We're asked to evaluate each of the following, showing working where necessary. Now with the first one, there's a trick. If we look at the 166 and the 334, it should be clear that 66 and 34 gives us 100. So altogether, 334 and 166 gives us 500. And then all we have to do is add the 117 and we get 617. There's a trick here as well. If we first multiply the 20 and the 5, we get 100. So this is 100 times 19, which is 1,900. Now with the 2880 divided by 12, you can just do it using a bus stop, but you could also note that 12 is 2 times 2 times 3. So what we can do is 2,880 divided by 2, divided by 2 again, and then divided by 3. Now dividing that by 2 to start with is 1440. I've still got to divide by 2 and divide by 3. And 1,440 divided by 2 is 720, so I need to divide that by 3. Now I know that 72 divided by 3 is 24, or you could use a bus stop at this step. And so what we get is 240. Now 27 take away 33. It should be clear that 33 take away 27 would be 6. But here we're taking away more than we started with. So that is going to be -6. If you start with 27 and you take away 27, you're at 0, and you would still have 6 more to take away. 25 add -10, so we have adjacent signs, one of each. So that is just simply 25 take away 10, which is 15. -20 take away 17. On a number line, you're anchoring yourself at -20, and you're taking away 17, so you're going this way. The answer is -37. Now, some students give a positive answer for this because somehow they think that two negatives make a positive. That is only the case with adjacent signs like we had in this question, when you're multiplying and when you're dividing. These signs are not adjacent because there's a 20 in between them. We're not multiplying and we're not dividing. So therefore, we're anchoring ourselves at -20 and taking away 17. So it's going to become more negative. Here we do have adjacent signs because the bracket doesn't count. There's no number in between them. Two negatives become a positive. So that's -5 add 25, which is exactly the same as doing 25 take away 5. And so the answer to that one is 20. Here we are multiplying. So two negatives do make a positive. Remember, when you're multiplying with the same sign, both positive, both negative, you get a positive result. Now you've decided it's positive, it's just 8 times 5, which is 40. Here we need to consider BIMDAS because we've got a multiplication here. So this one is going to be 15, take away, and then we're doing 4 times -3, which is -12. Now we have adjacent signs, so that's 15 plus 12, and the answer to that one is 27. -2 cubed is -2 times -2 times -2. Now the negative times a negative is going to give you a positive. So for the first two, it's going to be 4, and then you've got to multiply that by -2. And then you've got a positive times a negative, which is going to be a negative, and 4 times 2 is 8. Here we've got some indices, so we should do that first. And remember that 3 squared means 3 times 3. It doesn't mean 3 times 2. So that is 9. And we can do the division at the same time here. So 32 divided by 4 is 8. Then we do the subtraction. And 8 take away 9 is -1. For this one, we have a bracket. The bracket needs to be done first. And inside the bracket, we've got a multiplication. Now, I can do the indices at the same time because it's separated by the subtraction. And 10 squared means 10 times 10. So this one is 100. And then we're going to have 3 plus 20 in here. So that is 100. Take away 23, which is 77.